Most people leave high school or college with little or no personal finance knowledge. They will teach you calculus, chemistry, and how to play the clarinet. But if you're anything like me, it has been years since you've used those skills. But do you know what everyone in the world uses? Money. So, for those who may be feeling lost in personal finance, I will give you 10 money lessons they never taught you in school. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Without further ado, let's get started. 1. Money is a tool. Most people use the money to buy things. While we need money to buy food, shelter, and entertainment, most people ignore its potential as a tool for self-improvement. If you genuinely want to create more money, you must invest yourself. Get educated, find a mentor, and hire someone to clean your house so you can learn a new skill. Whatever you do, use your money to help you develop yourself. And remember, developing yourself is vital for getting your dream job. 2. Build credit history. Begin building credit early on. Get a credit card and only use it for goods you know you can afford. Make it a practice to check your credit card balance regularly and to pay your account on time every month. Spending a small amount of money on your credit card each month and remembering to pay it off on time will gradually raise your credit score. So when the time comes to finance a large purchase, such as a house, the banker will welcome you into his office and offer you the finest rates available. 3. Multiple income streams. There's no reason your corporate work should be your only source of income every month. Start a side business about which you are enthusiastic. Create a clothing line and sell it online. Lease apartments and begin listing them on Airman. Begin creating YouTube videos and go viral. These are all things you can do after you finish your main work. And who knows what else? They may one day earn enough to replace your principal source of income. 4. Saving and budgeting. If you want to see your savings grow and plan for the future, you must spend less than you make. While this may seem obvious, you'd be amazed how many people wind up spending more than they earn and incurring debt simply because they don't track their costs and budget. Here's where to start. Look at your monthly earnings and set aside a monthly allowance for anything you spend money on. Also, set away a portion of your monthly salary for savings. If you do this, you will see how you can save money by changing minor aspects of your lifestyle. Your savings will then increase and grow. 5. Managing debt. Most people graduate from college with a mountain of debt. People obtain multiple credit cards in addition to college debts, which further buries them into debt. They nearly always end up depressed, going paycheck to paycheck without the proper debt management skills. The key to debt management is knowing all debts and payback due dates. Never miss a payment date because it will affect your credit score and may result in further fines. Also, never borrow money that you cannot afford to repay. 6. Haggling. Haggling is one of the few mysteries that few people are aware of. The golden guideline is never to be afraid to negotiate. Negotiate the interest rate, the buying point, and anything else you're paying for. We're not suggesting that you go into Walmart and haggle over the price of juice. However, you can negotiate the interest rate if you apply for a mortgage. If you're paying cash, you can barter until you find the best deal. 7. Retirement. Retirement planning should begin as soon as you graduate from college. Most people's employers and HR departments have it all figured out, while some don't. It is essential to have a retirement plan in place so that when you retire, you will have something to fall back on and sustain you for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you will become a burden to your family and friends. Look for pension programs and invest in them as soon as possible. 8. Passive income. We've been taught that getting results takes time and effort. As a result, marketing the idea that you may generate money while sleeping is frequently discouraged. Some of you are already questioning what I'm saying, but I can't say I blame you. The fault is in the educational system. Some of the most recurring passive income streams are selling digital products, such as ebooks and applications, investing in equities that pay out significant dividends, and so on. Investigate the various channels and choose one that fits your budget, lifestyle, and preferences. 9. Compound interest. Compound interest is the essential money secret. It works like magic. It allows people to achieve their financial goals faster than they imagined. For the first couple of years, your money will grow slowly. However, growth will be exponential in the last several years. Assume you put $10,000 in an index fund at a 7% annual rate. It will take you 15 years to accumulate $300,000 in wealth. However, your money will grow to $1 million in 12 years. So, if you want to retire a billionaire, you should start employing compounding immediately. 10. Safeguard your assets. What if your flat is robbed and you have to replace everything you lost? Get renter's insurance and you'll be paid for anything stolen. What happens if you are injured and are unable to perform your job? Disability income insurance can ensure that your money does not dry up. You also don't want your money to be chewed up by taxes any longer than necessary, so put some of your savings in a tax-free retirement account. Inflation might eat away if you don't have your money in an interest-earning account. Savings accounts, money market funds, CDs, and mutual funds are all excellent places to invest your money to generate interest and beat inflation. The bottom line is that you worked hard for that money. Don't let it slip through your fingers due to unforeseeable events. 8 methods to get wealthy one day. Have you ever wondered how the wealthy do it? How did they get there? What did they do to get there? How can I be like them? Most of us desire to know how to become wealthy quickly. Is there anything hidden? Is there a super secret, by invitation-only group that makes people rich on their own? There is no technique to see the dollars pile up and the cash flow rocket. It is, in fact, a lot of work, but that doesn't make it impossible. This video discusses how you can get wealthy. Without further ado, let's start. 1. Be financially disciplined. When you have financial discipline, you control your money. That is, you are aware of how much money is being taken from you and how much you are receiving. Financial discipline means spending and investing your money wisely without high costs. It is having control over your cash. And a business owner requires financial discipline for 2 reasons. The first thing is to survive. As an entrepreneur, you will experience many ups and downs during the early stages of your brand. Starting with financial discipline will help you become stable. Then you can buy better equipment and more workers. Second, to keep the cash flow going in the right direction. Your cash flow will stay the same when you stick to the plan you made for how much you will spend and earn. And this will undoubtedly help you in the event of an emergency. 2. Make a budget and start saving. Spending the money as soon as it arrives may be tempting, right? But it would destroy the point. To keep on track, you must set a weekly budget for yourself. You can make modifications as your revenue grows, but don't get too carried away at first. Remember to save the excess. When it comes to budgeting, the 50-30-20 rule is excellent. It is recommended that 50% of your income be allocated to living expenditures, 20% to investments and financial objectives, and 30% to flexible spending. Adapting this guideline will keep you from overpaying or placing money where it shouldn't be. 3. Frame your financial goal. When you don't have a plan, it's much easier to justify impulsive purchases. This theory goes for most of us. Set a primary goal for yourself at the start of each year, then break it down into 3-month quarters so you can track your progress as you go. These small goals make the larger ones appear more attainable and will give you a feeling of whether you're on the right track. One other effective way would be to get your goals framed. Every glance on that frame would be a daily reminder for you. 4. Invest in the right instruments. Endless financial tools are available today in contrast to olden times when bonds and equities were the only available options. However, with so many options, complexity and confusion have increased. Finding the correct investment tools is crucial in such circumstances. A well-balanced portfolio can help you earn higher returns, reduce risk, and build significant wealth over time to meet your financial objectives. 5. Maximize tax savings. Do you know that an important exception to the Internal Revenue Service tax laws is that you only pay taxes on realized capital gains when you sell an investment for cash? That's a massive loophole in the law that you can use. As long as you don't sell, you won't have to pay capital gains taxes, which can be large. You can hold your investments and delay paying capital gains tax forever. So buy and hold investing can help you win in 2 ways. You'll likely make more money and pay less to the IRS. Try paying taxes or mortgage early. If you need to hit the maximum mortgage interest or property tax deduction, prepay your January mortgage or local taxes by December 31. Same goes for student loans. Lastly, rely primarily on tax-free employer benefits. You can thank me later. 6. Go for the right insurance. A life insurance policy is a necessary investment for everyone to offer financial security to their family against the uncertainties of life. Choose the right sort of life insurance. There are various sorts of life insurance policies on the market that cater to people's multiple demands. Endowment policies and money-back policies can be excellent investments for wealth creation. These policies, in addition to protecting against life hazards, generate excellent profits. More importantly, you have numerous premium payment options. You can pay the premium monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, or annually. While this insurance may not provide significant returns, it provides protection and good returns with minimum risk. 7. Get a side hustle. When you look at the lives of wealthy individuals, you'll see that they don't put all their eggs in one basket. That is not just unsafe, but also unwise. Only put some of your money into a profitable venture. You can have most of your investments there, but not all of them. Remember to invest in areas you are knowledgeable about. This keeps you from becoming overly dependent on other people's recommendations to the point where you can only move on their word. There are numerous options for diversifying investments. It still depends on your education, your willingness to learn and stay up with new material, and how much time you have. 8. Invest in potentially successful business. You need to discover ways to expand your income more efficiently to give yourself the freedom to take your business to the next level. That level could be never taking a vacation, hiring additional staff, or buying new goods, but whatever it is, having passive income sources with diverse underlying economics can allow you the opportunity to explore it. The most prevalent sources of income are dividend income from stocks, rent from real estate, royalties, and capital profits from the sale of assets. It could be profit from business or even savings interest.
How to develop self-discipline for financial success. In the world we live in now, it's so easy to buy new things at any time. We are lucky to live in a time when we can buy so many things. However, to keep up with the Joneses, we spend more than we should. So, if you want to stop wasting money, get more disciplined, and have a better chance of reaching your financial goals, some valuable tips may help you get there. Don't worry, as we have you covered. Today's video explains 8 approaches to establishing financial discipline. Before we actually get into the video, remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's start. Make a plan. Setting your financial goals is an essential part of the puzzle. After all, it's easier to be responsible with your money if you set clear goals. If you want to get out of debt, give yourself a deadline for when you want to be debt-free and figure out how much money you need to pay each month. Putting dates on your goals makes them feel more real. It would be best if you had clear goals that you could work toward. Break up your big goals into smaller goals that you can work on monthly, weekly, and, if necessary, daily. This is what you are going to do. Figure out more about the kind of life you want to live. Could you put it on paper? Where do you see yourself living? Which vehicle do you want to buy? How much time do you have to yourself? And how do you use it? Writing down all of your goals will give you more drive. The best way to keep yourself focused and on track is to know what you're working towards. Stick to the plan. It's not surprising that the next step is sticking to the plan. It would be silly to spend time planning and then not use it. After making a plan, it's time to carry it out. If you've set goals that are hard to reach, you'll have to give up some things. Either cut your budget or work more hours or do both. This will take self-control and following through. Use your small goals to keep you going. No excuses. No giving up. Just strict self-discipline. Stay strong for the first few weeks, and it will get easier to stick to the plan. Stop making excuses. How many times have you set a big, bold goal, only to find every reason in the world not to follow through? All of us have been there. It is easy to make excuses. It's easy to blame the situation. For some reason, it's easier to find reasons not to do something than to sit down and do it. We often put it off even when we know a task will take less than 30 minutes. But, hey, we're all humans. We're all doing our best out here. When you find yourself getting distracted from your work, close your eyes and pay attention to how you breathe. Slowly take in and let out breaths and count them until you reach 10. We should stop making excuses. You are in charge, so take the authority. Be realistic. Setting unrealistic goals is dangerous because it makes you incapable of accomplishing anything. Then you're right back to where you started with your excessive spending. You may not have the resources to immediately attain most of your objectives. Still, you can start laying the foundation to get there. While it's easy to recommend saving 50% of your monthly income, it can sometimes be impractical. You cannot divide your money in half if you have financial responsibilities to others. However, you may set priorities and reasonable goals to keep other elements of your life in order. Change your ways. One of the main reasons why most young people struggle to save is because of their demanding lifestyle. They constantly drive to upgrade their attire, electronics, and anything that is not trendy. When you start thinking about your future, you are grown enough to think beyond these petty matters and save for something more important. Maybe you don't have to go out every week. Perhaps you don't need to update your phone just yet. A simple realization doesn't hurt. Make it a challenge. It isn't easy to replace a Starbucks coffee with one you must make yourself at home. But consider how much money you will have saved by the end of the month. Once you've decided on your goals, stick to them. Make sticking to your budget a challenge for yourself. It may sometimes be difficult, and you may even go off course. However, you will gradually learn to keep within your budget while doing things you enjoy. Reward yourself. Make a list of both big and small rewards. Anything from a double pump latte to a new pair of shoes to a weekend getaway. Then, as you reach specific goals, grant yourself a wish from your list. Earning rewards builds a habit loop that encourages you to make the correct choices. For example, you denied an offer to have an expensive supper with a buddy since it was out of your price range. Go get that lotus cake and hot chocolate milk. Reward yourself with a brief trip out of town once you've paid off your car. Motivate yourself to save. Because changing your lifestyle can be more complex than it appears, you must maintain a consistent drive. Change your surroundings to motivate yourself to be more disciplined. Use visual cues such as sticky notes to remind yourself why you want financial stability. If you're saving for a trip, display images of the destination throughout your house, office, and car to keep track of your spending. Keeping yourself motivated is the most potent superpower you can have. This is why it is critical to understand the specifics of your dreams and goals. Even if you are too afraid to take a risk, the fire of motivation will push you, and before you know it, you will be diving headfirst into the new version of yourself. The bottom line. Remember that developing self-discipline with money takes time, effort, and practice. It would help if you believed you have what it takes to succeed and reach your money goals. One choice at a time, you build self-discipline by sticking to your budget and reaching your goals. We hope that this helps you on your way to getting rich.
Every year, millions of small businesses are launched by entrepreneurs worldwide. But did you know that 8 out of every 10 small enterprises fail or close down? There could be various reasons for startup failures, such as a lack of capital or competitive advantages. While launching a firm, we must pay more attention to the latest trends. Creating a futuristic strategy is not rocket science. All you need to do is keep up with the current business trends and keep an eye on falling industries and the fastest-growing jobs. Do you wish to launch a profitable startup and are looking for new business ideas for future firms that will thrive in 2023? If so, here are some of the top future company ideas. 1. Future business ideas for the Internet of Things, IoT industry. The Internet of Things refers to anything humans utilize with Internet access to send and receive data. According to McKinsey Global Institute, this industry has the potential to create $4 trillion to $11 trillion in global value by 2025. Believe it or not, it is one of the top prospective online business ideas for the coming years. In recent years, we have witnessed remarkable advancements in the technical industry, particularly on the smartphone front. For example, consider UBR if you need to travel to the office quickly. If you want to examine the approaching weather conditions, There are specific mobile applications that will allow you to do so and help you take proper precautions. Simply said, people use cutting-edge technology for their convenience and comfort. Technology has also provided the path for new business models to change the way we do business. E-commerce models have completely altered the way we seek and purchase things, and companies like Amazon have demonstrated the value of creating an online store for sending tangible products. Amazing Selling Machine, for example, teaches people how to establish and expand their profitable e-commerce firm. Your future is bright. Just wrap your head around these innovative concepts and be prepared to be amazed at the progress you will make. 2. Mobile app development. As businesses seek to capitalize on the tremendous potential of mobile technologies, mobile app development is a rapidly rising profession. Creating a mobile app generally consists of 4 essential stages: conception, design, development, testing, and launch. Ideation is the first step in which the team brainstorms ideas and develops the concept for the app. Once the fundamental concept is established, the design team develops wireframes and mock-ups to visualize how the app will appear and work. The development team then constructs the app based on these concepts, ensuring it meets all technical requirements. Finally, the software is rigorously tested before it is released with the introduction of each new generation of mobile devices. The options for mobile app development continue to expand, making it an exciting and ever-changing area. 3. Virtual doctors/medical apps. Virtual services are becoming popular because of the spread of pandemics and its improvement. People favor virtual services over real ones. Likewise, offering virtual medical services is a fantastic idea. Investors and developers are creating medical applications in which doctors supply their services and patients use them. Aside from doctors, some apps can help you find drugs and deliver them to your house. Because of their ease, these applications and services are fast gaining popularity and are predicted to take over a significant portion of physical healthcare services. According to Business Wire, the virtual healthcare delivery business was valued at roughly $21 billion in 2016 and is predicted to increase to $95 billion by 2026. If you decide to enter this sector, you will likely see a high return on your investment. 4. Manufacturing of artificial body parts. Many new business sectors have evolved due to the combination of biological sciences and engineering. One of the most remarkable industries is the production of artificial body parts. Finding a solution for birth defects and those that emerge during life as a result of an accident has been one of the primary concerns of doctors and researchers. Thankfully, the combination of engineering and medical disciplines produced a very efficient answer to this problem. As an investor, you can put your money into this venture. However, being an engineer or a medical professional will give you extra points. 5. 3D printing. Nowadays, 3D printing is one of the most profitable new company concepts. It is especially true, considering that it has changed how prototypes are made. In contrast to traditional manufacturing methods, which entail cutting and shipping materials to achieve an offset, 3D printing builds an offsets layer by layer. It allows greater design flexibility and the creation of complicated objects with exquisite detailing. The need for 3D printers is on the rise as a result of their popularity. Initially, 3D printers were costly for many entrepreneurs. However, prices have gradually lowered over time. Yet these printers remain out of reach for many people. Starting a 3D printing business is terrific. So, what's stopping you? The good news is that there are various 3D printing business ideas, and chances are high that you may take advantage of them with a small investment. 3D printers currently range in price from $2,000 to $15,000. Prices are determined primarily by the specifications and features of the 3D printers. Consider this a one-time investment if you want a 3D printer with good features. You must buy this equipment, set up shop, and start advertising your firm to attract high-paying clients. 3D printing will significantly impact the commercial world in the next few years. 6. Social media marketing. Anyone who works in business surely understands the importance of marketing. Previously, companies would market themselves through newspaper advertisements, television commercials, and radio spots. However, in today's digital world, social media has become one of the most powerful marketing tools available, with platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They allow businesses to reach a large audience with minimal effort. By making content, people want to reach out. The trick is to use targeted advertising. A company can quickly gain following from people who might buy from them. Best of all, social media marketing is generally inexpensive, making it an appealing alternative for small businesses. All companies must get on board to stay ahead of the competition.
We all know that Rome wasn't built in one day. Likewise, all fabulous things take time. Investing is also a discipline. Starting early allows you to make the most of your money. Most of us want to build wealth and become millionaires. If you start when you're young, you'll have a much better chance of becoming wealthy and letting your fortune multiply as you get older. Today's video will look at some essential assets and investment decisions you can make in your 20s and 30s to help you become incredibly wealthy. Let's get started right away. 1. Savings accounts. A savings account is one of the best things you can do for your future money. Since savings accounts are FDIC insured, your money will be safe. You can even find savings accounts with no or minimal fees to help you keep more of your hard-earned money. Savings accounts are simple to open and maintain. Walk into any bank and ask about opening one. Many banks allow you to link your checking account to it, so that any deposits you make go immediately into savings. You might think that having this extra money in your checking account will make it hard not to spend it all at once. Still, many apps are made to help people save money for long-term goals. 2. Stock market. If you're in your 20s or 30s, you can take risks with your money because you still have time to get it back if you lose it. So investing in stocks is an excellent way to put some of your money into a high-risk, high-reward business. To be extra careful, the best way to invest in stocks is through a broker who will help you find the best opportunities, make trades, and keep an eye on your investments. A competent broker will have a staff of analysts who spend the entire day researching the market and companies. This information helps investors decide where to put their money by showing them which industries are vital and weak at any given time. 3. Mutual funds. Mutual funds are investment funds that buy securities from many investors with a pool of money. Each investor owns shares of a mutual fund that tracks an index or a collection of assets like stocks, bonds, or commodities. Mutual funds are professionally managed by a team of portfolio managers who pick which stocks and bonds to buy and sell on behalf of the fund. This means you can invest your spare cash or your entire paycheck in something with long-term development potential. Depending on how much time you let your mutual funds grow, they might be worth thousands upon thousands of dollars when you retire. 4. Cryptocurrencies and initial coin offerings. Main Street investors have only recently become interested in cryptocurrencies and initial coin offerings. Most individual investors still need help understanding these complicated investment products and figuring out how risky they are. But what we do know is that they have incredibly high returns. Returns could range from 12% to a whopping 200%. Some ICOs have done exceptionally well. The OTA, for example, achieved a 13,000-time return on investment. Imagine you had invested $1 when it was offered. Then you would have made $13,000. 5. CD, Certificate of Deposit. CDs are a form of savings account that can be opened at your local bank or credit union. A CD is FDIC insured, so you can be assured that it is safe. CDs pay more excellent interest rates than conventional savings accounts. For as little as $500, you can open a certificate of deposit and earn an annual percentage yield of 1% to 2%. Your funds remain in place until maturity. As long as no withdrawals are made during this time, they are yours. However, if you withdraw early, expect to pay more than you initially deposited. 6. Real estate. One of the best investments one can make is in real estate. It has been shown to do better than other asset classes. Adding it to your portfolio lets you spread your risk. Because real estate is both an investment and a business, it allows you to generate both passive and active revenue. Depending on your financial objectives, you can invest in real estate for the short or long term. Real estate is one of the best assets for a variety of reasons. For starters, there is virtually always a housing shortage, and real estate assets almost always increase in value. The first step is to buy your property. Owning a home lowers your monthly expenses. Once you have your own home, you can think about building other commercial properties. 7. Education. Research shows you learn best in your 20s and 30s. It may be the most significant moment to earn that extra degree. Education is crucial for career success. However, not all learning is beneficial. Be careful because some learning may be a pastime and not monetizable. Start by finding a career you like and can succeed if you want to invest in school. This may be the perfect moment to learn about finances as well. 8. Retirement savings. Retirement may be decades away, but saving today can increase your net worth. You may start saving for retirement right now. Want advice? Tax-deferred accounts can help your savings balance grow faster. Make it a goal to put away as much as you can for retirement by putting away a set amount from each paycheck, especially if your company will match that amount. Your savings will grow and boost your net worth if you plan for them. 9. Taxes. Treasury bills are best bought regularly when young. They are short-term government-guaranteed debt instruments used to finance spending and manage the money supply. 90, 182, and 364-day Treasury bills are available. You can easily invest your cash in Treasury bills and pay them out when they mature. Asset and liability matching, which includes buying an asset to pay a future liability, applies here. Unlike other investments, Treasury bills guarantee returns. Since the returns are good, why not invest? 10. Health. Having good health is a valuable asset when it comes to increasing your net worth. It helps you to work more hours and be more productive without spending a fortune on medical appointments, treatments, or procedures. Invest in your health by eating healthily, exercising, and contacting your doctor for regular checks. So, there you have it, guys. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and like our page. Remember to subscribe. We guarantee you will watch fantastic videos to help you grow and build your life.